When I got into the room and heard the conversation, that's when I knew I was in the right place. A lot to do with social policy, a lot to do with how we can look after people in less fortunate communities. And it was something that really rang true with me.
We are an arts organisation, so we use the arts to develop and promote critical analysis. And we use the arts as a tool for engaging people in thinking about issues, particularly around parenting, relationships, authority and identity.
I understood it to be about a conversation about our prisons and how they can be improved, which is kind of a great subject to be talking about.
I thought the speakers were passionate, and even though they had different points of view, they were respected, and they each had valid points. I think that's what's interesting.
Yes, it's a systemic issue, but it's also a gender issue, and that I think is something we don't address. It's more uncomfortable for us to talk about.
The idea of getting people from different perspectives who are working in this field, for me is very potent.
I don't think I knew what to expect today. I think I knew that it was going to be to do with the justice system, to do with prisons in some way. I think I was surprised at how massive it became and how it became about policy in a general sense. A lot of the conversations I had were about totally re-describing how the country works, which is really exciting.
And the art, the drama, was also exceptional.
The taste was still bitter from Dad not coming to live with us, and the decision was no.
I thought that guy who opened was awesome. How did he do that?
The same men who set the minimum wage with only 4% ever having worked in manual trades, of which 68% went to private schools. That is why this is not a poem, and I am not a poet.
But also hearing some of the contributions from the floor, from members of the community or people who've been through the criminal justice system themselves, who were equally as poetic and sort of blew you away in the same way some of the performers did, was really, really valuable.
Back to our neighbours, back to conversation, and start sharing our knowledge again, sharing our stories, so that we can deconstruct these myths around immigration, around our history of how we are such a mighty nation. We need to retell these stories, and we can only...
I work with a lot of young people who don't believe in themselves much and don't believe there's a lot of opportunity out there for them. And as an adult, sometimes you really have to, even yourself, you have to process yourself and really kind of get this, yes there is, from somewhere. And today was one of my kind of getting fed and getting re-energized to say, actually, you know, this is very, very important what we're doing.